Hi, Bethlehem. On April 11th, we're going to start something new. In-person worship. Whoever thought that that would be new? Anyway, we're going to start. We've been keeping an eye on the numbers, and we have safety protocols in place. And so a limited number of registrations will be available beginning that Sunday at both campuses. If you're not comfortable with in-person worship, that's okay. We continue to remain committed to the live stream worship. We've changed in this pandemic season. We do not only worship in one place anymore. People are worshiping with Bethlehem from all over the country. It means that some things will be different. And so Pastor Meta and Ben are here to help manage your expectations as we begin this in-person gathering.
We're asking you to register in advance for worship so we can be ready for you when you get here. The registration will include details about what it will be like to gather in the space so we can all be on the same page in advance. When you arrive, someone will be there to meet you at the door. They'll ask you a few questions for a health screening, make sure that you have a mask, remind you to social distance. And then when you come inside, you'll get a bulletin, the communion elements, and a seating assignment. That's right, you may get a pew you've never sat in before. This is so exciting. Keep your coat with you if you have a coat, and limit trips to the bathroom. There's just one person in our multi-stall restrooms at a time. This will help us come to the sanctuary and leave from the sanctuary without creating bottlenecks in the traffic pattern along the way.
It'll be great to be back in these spaces together. And there's just a couple of guidelines that we have as we do this and move into this space together again. First, some of the things that you're used to doing in the context of worship will feel a little different. We ask that you share the peace joyfully, exuberantly, but from your spot. Wave to one another. Greet the folks who are worshiping alongside you in the chat. Encourage you to get out your phone and engage with folks who are worshiping around the country alongside you as you worship in this space. Offering will continue to be done a little differently. You can share your gifts as you enter or as you leave. And the biggest change for many of us will be singing. At least for the time being, we're going to ask that you not sing. But one of the gifts of being in this space will be the opportunity to feel the music, to feel the rhythm and the weight and the power of God's music pulsing through you. So I invite you to close your eyes and engage with that in that way as we continue to figure out what the timing is for singing to be safe again.
Hopefully the information that you have received in this video will be helpful as you prepare to come back to in-person worship. Things may need to change. One of the things that we've learned this last year is to stay nimble. But if things change, we will communicate that on our website and in our Tuesday weekly email. So I encourage you to pay attention to those two tools. Bethlehem, I'm excited about the opportunity to be back together again safely. But I also want to thank you for your faithful commitment to this community and to the work that God calls us to as Bethlehem Lutheran Church, Twin Cities.